interesting menu. I don't even know what this is. It looks Italian to me. Okay, so what are you serving here?
We have three things today. The first one is the arancini, but it has a little bit of a twist. I've been kind of exploring my Sicilian background a bit through the food. So this is the arancini she's having. It's filled with cacciatore, arugula, cherry tomatoes, mozzarella, and maple glazed pear.
And that's modeled by your...
My lovely cousin.
From Italy, came over for the show.
From Sicily.
Okay.
Straight from Sicily.
So what makes this dish unique?
I think it's the sweet and savory elements to it. The sweetness coming from the pear, the spiciness from the arugula, and I think it just has a really homemade feel. I also make the risotto with a really lovely beef broth that I make, so I think that gives it a big
Okay.
punch of flavor.
What else is on the menu?
The next thing we have is the brisket. So it's a whole brisket cooked for 12 hours. It's a very traditional recipe from Florence, actually. It's from the Renaissance period. It's the exact same recipe that they used to use back then. I lived in Florence for a year, and they have these street food. Essentially, it's a big pot of brisket that they pull it out of a pot of brodo, like broth, and they serve it with salsa verde. I make this myself as well. It's parsley, basil, shallots, capers, anchovies, and oil.
Right.
And then homemade pepperoncini oil, and it's a really messy dish. You kind of just slather it all on. It's soaked in the beautiful broth, cooked for 12 hours.
Okay.
That's on a traditionally it's on a crispy bun,
yeah.
but what we do is you dip the bun in the broth to kind of soften it up.
Very nice.
Which is a cucina povera idea, I guess. We're using stale bread. Mine's not stale, but it's still crunchy.
Okay.
And yeah.
Third on the menu is?
Third on the menu we have sloppy Giuseppe, and it's just a very traditional meatball sandwich.
Yeah.
I make the beef meatballs cooked in tomato sauce, homemade tomato sauce, my mom, and I make the passata every year in our garage like a true Italian. And just melted the mozzarella on a soft bun. That's it. Really messy as well.
Good. So, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it for about a year. My boyfriend and I started it when we were inspired by our travels in Italy. And we decided that we wanted to take the entrepreneurial aspect and do it ourselves.
Very nice. What are they saying here at the show, at the Eat Up To? Is this new to them? What are they saying here?
What's the word? A lot of people are loving the homemade feel to it. They said there's a lot of love in it and it doesn't have a mass-produced taste, which I really appreciate.
Good. More information? Do you have a website or just Twitter?
We do. We have Larivotla.ca. Our Twitter is Larivotla, and our Instagram is LA_Rivolta.
Okay, thank you.